Welcome back to my channel. Hi everybody. Listen, if you hear some like singing and stuff, that is actually not me, that is my daughter. She's taking a bath and she tends to like belt out her soul and she's had a rough day, so just ignore that. Um welcome. I wanted to say I was really excited to see the excitement from so many of you about towards my hand stamp stickers. I didn't think I get so much feedback on that, and you guys really blew my mind, and I'm thankful for that. So I do have a plan with me. I didn't plan out my Wednesday so I could do it on camera for you guys, but now we're gonna have to plan out 2 days, today and tomorrow. I have morning routines and evening routines inside my planner. Right now I'm using a gillio with 25mm ring, gillio Campania, and this is, I think, like the maroon. I don't really know the exact name of it, but I love this planner. This color is everything too. This pouch and background with matte, filming mat is also, I've mentioned many times where these come from. I'll put them just in the description box, you guys, so you can find them, but it's at Christina Loves Planning on Instagram. Really great work. I have a few different ones. Okay, let's get started, shall we? So I've had an interesting day, and needless to say, I'm exhausted, and I almost didn't do this video, but I really wanted to. So you guys are the ones that inspired me to go ahead and do this without even knowing. Just leaving positive comments on my videos and posts really help inspire me to just keep going and do what I've set out to do. So when I start planning, hold on, I did try to film this. I started planning this, you guys, earlier today. I was going to do it before I had to pick up my daughter, but my cat got out. And it was traumatizing because people can be so cruel to cats in our neighborhood, and that's really sad, but it's true. And he got out, and I was slipping out. He did come back home. He literally just walked through back the door, but not without a fight first. And I was already having like an emotional day. But anyway, so needless to say, I didn't get this done, so let's do it now. The first thing I always do is at the beginning and the end of the day, I go to my inbox. Fall in love with becoming the best version of yourself. I'm trying, man. I'm trying so hard. And just check it and see if there's anything I need to tie over or put into my daily pages, and this is what I need. I always have things like this. This is where like I said, it's my inbox. It's where I just dump everything I want to do or need to do. Put them into these lists. So I do check these lists. Now I've already done all this, that's why I'm running through it. Just to see if there's anything I want to add and whatnot. But okay, so there's not. The next thing I do is check my monthly. Now I have this 2020 pullout, which is, these are all monthlies, and I'll do a video on this separately. And I was thinking of doing like a tracking thing for this because I love using this type of monthly. I've done this. This is the one thing that's never changed in my planning system, is the way I do my monthlies. So it's gonna be weird if I try and do monthlies like this. But anyway, so we are here. This is tomorrow. I don't really have anything going on tomorrow, which is good. I do have swim lessons, so which leads me to needing to call my swimmers. Okay, so self-care isn't selfish. The next thing I go over is my monthly plan, which I really love this insert. It's where I track my sleep and my daily routine. Why do I get stuck on that word every single effing time? Anyway, I really like this insert a lot, and it's fun to play with. Now, I keep losing my day on pen. Why do I keep doing this to myself? These are the pens I use, but I like to use a 0.5. Well, it varies. Like my taste, my pen, my main pen that I use does change a lot. But right now I'm using the Inkjoy Gel 0.5 Papermate. This is one I always go back to. There's a couple of pens that I always go back to or use pretty continuously are these pens right here. These 3 pens are the ones I tend to just go for, because I don't use a fountain pen in this planner, but for like my journal, this guy, I use a fountain pen. But anyway, I really love these. I used to be big on frictions. I'm starting to want to use them again for my scheduling and stuff. I really loved frictions. Loved them because they are erasable. But I don't know. I don't like how they write too much. And then I also, if I really feel fancy, I've actually recently tried the Sarasa dry pen, and those were really good, but for some reason I ended up not liking them. I'll show you which pen I'm talking about. I even bought a set. I went through one whole pen and then bought a new set of these, and they're 0.4, but for some reason the tips on these things give me such an issue. I don't understand, so I gave up on these. But those were one of my go-tos for a little while, but I gave up on it because the tip just wasn't quite right. Sorry, I went on a whole rant. Okay, so what I use this for is just double checking, see what's going on. I think I may do something different with this next time. I'm not so sure what I'm going to do, but I'm going to do something. And then, so you have the days down here, and this is my tracker. So let's go ahead. Today is actually 6. It's been a very trying couple of days already. Today in itself has been super frustrating. I've been good about taking my vitamins. So I took my vitamins today. I'm planning now. I haven't had my water yet. Haven't journaled. I've had a day. I'm just telling you, I've had a day, you guys. I did journal the past couple of days. I don't know. I didn't mark it. I haven't swam or anything today. So this over here is my sleep tracker, this right here. So I fill this out usually in the morning, but didn't really get around to it these past couple of weeks. So this is actually, I haven't done it in a while. It's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. It's Wednesday already, and I forgot to do it. But I remember what time I went to bed each night. So on Monday night, I went to bed around 9. And then last night I went to bed around 9. So, not too bad. Oh, I put 9. I'm so silly. Not 9 o'clock. Sorry. These are the days. These are the days of the week. And then these are the hours I stupidly, or just not thinking, drew dots at the 9. I didn't get 9 hours of sleep, you guys. 9, 10, 11, 12. I got 7 hours of sleep. So let's redo these dots. And I have some white out. It may look crazy, but it's all good. I've been having pretty consistent sleep. That's good. I need to get rid of that. So let's see if I can find some white out, my darling. I got some right here. Oh, I don't know if this is any good though. White out is one of the things I struggle finding that I actually like using. It depends. This one's been pretty good. Let's see. I may have to go in a second. Come on, baby. You don't want to work for me? I don't think it's going to work. There we go. I got it. Okay. And then it does have this little, okay. All right. Then on this side, I have my gratitude, which I do try and keep up with, or just a short, like a word for the day, something positive. Today, I'm telling you, was a very rough day. This is gonna sound interesting, but my angel numbers, I'm gonna write that down because that's what got me through the day. Meaning, if you see certain numbers throughout the day, they are signs from your angels to kind of guide you through your hard times, and it really helped me today. So that's what that is for. And this is broken up in the weeks of the month. And then this is a reminder of what I'm focusing on. If I need to add anything, I will. That's why I always check my inbox and my list first and my monthly so I can add when I need. I do have this to help me along the way. Yes. So moving on, let's go on. So here is this week, and I have a key here. Now, checking, we're going to do today's. So in a way, I'm going to be back planning a bit, if you will. This is a look of Monday. This was Tuesday's, and this is today's. Now, I waited to plan today's, which was kind of dumb on my part. It kind of threw me off the entire day, but I wanted to do it on camera, but then I realized I needed to do Thursday instead of Wednesday. But so now you're going to get 2 daily pages. So I've got a list of things I need to do, and I actually need to bake something for the kids for tomorrow. I keep saying I'm going to do treats, but I literally had so many breakdowns today with the kiddo. It's just so crazy. But the first thing I like to do, and I am going to be using my hand stamped stickers. I made these myself. I do have a video on what materials I use and why I do this. And you'll see why. It's just a crisp, clean way to plan, and it's cheap. Like, you don't have to worry about, and you get exactly what you want. So check that video out. So the first thing I do is fill out my schedule for the day. I do this in the morning time. Like I said, I didn't do it today because I was going to wait. For whatever reason, my brain was thinking, okay, you can do it later. So I have 2 options. If I'm on the go, I can't use my Coletto. So I was actually wanting to film at the school, like on the go, to show you how I plan out and about. I have everything I need just in my planner and in this, so it makes it easy. But I didn't get around to that because your girl got busy. So I'm going to show you what I do with my Coletto, because it is a 0.3 tip, so it's a little thinner. So it doesn't have that nice rich color there. So what I do is I cross hatch it. I use like a hatching technique to bring out the color, like this one. So I always have work. Like, most of my day consists of work, I'm telling you. So I go ahead and fill out work in blue because that is my work color. I know a lot of people use green, but I use blue because I'm a swimmer and I own my own business that has to do with water. So to me, it just made, complete sense. So I hatched that out to 2:30 because I got off at 2:30 today. I wrote in duty. Now, I'm supposed to be tracking my mood. Today, I can honestly say I know exactly what my day was like today. Mood-wise, I remember so well. I was like, okay in the morning. And then I got anxious, if you will, kind of around this time. And then and it stayed that way. I was anxious pretty much all day. And I've been taking my vitamins, which has helped, but just imagine what I feel like without my vitamins. And also my mood jumps up and down a lot. So this helps me kind of like decipher when I'm having a more smooth day or a difficult day. I've had, I think I was just sad. I don't want to say depressed, but sad when I hit when I hit 2:30, I stayed sad, and I'm still kind of working through it, you guys. Um, I've got a really bad headache now from all the emotional crap. So, but I like to put on the side what was going on, so I have an idea of why I felt that way. Here we had a lot of let's just say changes in schedule, situations. I can't talk about it, but there were some things that happened that at the school day that just really took things aback. I'm gonna journal about that, but I can't, talk about it. Here, the cat got out. I'll be honest. The cat got out. Allie had a really hard day. I found out around here, Allie, rough day. Her grandparents forgot to give her meds. She goes to her grandparents in the morning so they can get her to school, because my husband and I go to work very early and she doesn't go to school as early. So I've been anxious all day for a reason. I probably felt her anxiety. And I'm starting to feel a little better, but I'm just like really tired. But yeah. So, all right. So once that's done, I will keep this to the side. Let's see what I've already written. I have send Ingy's package, check school email, monetize, stamp video, which I haven't done. I need to do. I haven't done anything. I've just been fighting the demons, y'all. Okay, so I need to bake cookies. I think I'm just gonna go buy some in the morning. I'm not where I can do this. Film plan with me on my dailies. Cool. Call my swimmers to schedule. Check email to log shops. For you guys, monetize my video. Oh, I said that twice. I wrote that down. Okay, so I can actually mark this off. Check. Oh, I need to check my email anyway. Okay, so this is where the stickers come in handy. Let's go ahead, and this represents work, so we're going to go ahead and grab a work sticker, and these are removable, so I do love that. And we're just going to stick it over here. Today's weather, it was a come and go. Let's get the weather sticker. It was, let's just say, sunny. It was a beautiful day. I spent my break outside today. So I stick the weather up there, okay? And it was kind of chilly today, not too bad. Okay. Yeah. Let's see. I had so much stuff I was gonna get done today, and I just didn't get it done. I'm gonna use this little pen to notate this situation. Sometimes I feel like things happen for a reason, and it's possible that this happened to slow me down a bit, just to think about it. So I'm gonna notate that, and then down here, if you look, I put devotional and dinner here. So let's get my devotional, which is a little Bible. Okay. Oh, someone had a question that was like a very valid and good question about like my beliefs. I am a Christian. I'm sorry. I believe in God, but I believe in angels as well. And I do still work with crystals and meditation and singing bowls and incense and kind of manipulation of atoms in the air, energies. I still do all that kind of stuff, but it's like Christian based, if you will, more God based. It's a spiritual connection to everything around me. Okay, we can go into that in greater detail when I feel more comfortable with it, because it's something that I don't really want to follow. I have a special relationship with God and trying to build that. So, all right, so let's find the dinner symbol, which are the spoon and fork. Just in case you couldn't find my video or just whatnot, the stamps I use are from Recollections. They have different sets though, so you need to kind of figure out which one you really like. This was from a lot older set. I got these from a very old set. I've had them for a long time. I've been stamping my own stickers for a very long time. I have old ones here. I'll show you. You can tell the difference a bit because I use bigger Avery labels at that time. Let's see. I used the bigger ones. So I like the smaller ones. They don't take up as much space, although it kind of is seamless, right? Okay, so on this side, this is where I kind of categorize everything. If you look, I break it into categories. This really brings my eye to each area. And then for like Tuesday per se, I will go through this first to see if there's anything I need to move to this day. So I kind of did that with this so I wouldn't forget. Like, see, look, film plan with me. I did film one, but I accidentally erased it. So I have to move this over. I did post, so we got to check there. I did this Instagram. I did this one. I did this. So I was on point. I did this. Okay. Oh wait, I like it over here. This. Shoot, I have yet to touch my clothes. I did a couple and that was about it. And then I need to move this to this side. Okay, so I have quite a bit to do. Okay, so there you have it. I use red because it's easier for me to see. It may look like it's kind of, I don't know, messy, but I like it because I can actually see what I'm doing. Okay, so up here I have send Ingy package, and I already moved that because I'll have time on Friday to do these things. I mean, it's Wednesday already. I can still check this. Monitor, I still can do that. I'm gonna do those things I need to. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now, I like to break things in categories sometimes, like home and or cleaning, like if I have a list, or shopping or planning, like if I have those things. But I don't know if I necessarily have this in this case. Let's see. Okay, look, I have check email and phone calls. So what I'm going to do is actually create, I have a couple of options for email. I have this one. And I have this guy, but I think I'm going to use this more for like, I don't know, internet or research or something. I'm not so sure. I'm going to use this because this makes more sense to me as an email. I see the reason why I have two different ones is I'm trying to play around with what I like. The one that I used to use is a little different. Let me show y'all. I have it here. Let's see. I don't know, where'd it go? I used a different one. Anyway, moving on. So let's go ahead and put the @ symbol in. Boop. Since I have a couple of emails to make, now if I only had one email, I wouldn't use this. But since I have a couple, I'm gonna go ahead and check. And then my personal email, I need to print out some pages. So if I want to add more information to my task, I'll do a bullet point underneath the original task. There's some inserts MySummerTouch sent me, so I need to check those out and print them out. I'm actually pretty excited about those. It's a routine insert, so I'm pretty excited about that. So I've got two separate things going on for email. Let me double check my list. Okay, yeah. I also need to check email to log shop information for videos. So you guys, I'll be a little better about, be a little better about telling you where I get things from, because I know there's a lot that you guys would like to have or buy yourselves. Okay, so we have that. Okay. Next, I need to do a telephone. So I'll grab my telephone. These are a little out of order, but it's okay. I don't really care. There's my telly. Ooh. I think I mentioned this, but these are removable. So if I make a mistake in placing them in a weird spot, I can remove it. I need to call the swimmers, and I actually have the names, but of course I'm not going to put them here. So I'm going to leave the information under here. I'm going to do a little back planning. I also needed to call my daughter's teacher. So I'm going to actually bring that down here so I can leave room for the names of the people that I need to call. Teacher. And I did that so I can use the red or the black. I'll show you what it looks like with just the black. It's a nice looking look as well. So it's really up to you how you want to do it, but I really do like I really like the red. It really pulls out my eye, but it does look a little sloppy. That's all. I have to kind of figure that out. Okay, so so I have that, and then film. Bake cookies for my kiddos, and I have some stuff I want to do. I need to pay for dividers, so that's also through my email, but I am going to get the money symbol. Do I have a money symbol? Yeah, I do. Alright, you know what? I think I'll use a bill though, because it is a bill. I'm going to use some of my old ones. These are so big. These stickers are so much bigger. It's weird. I may cut it down a bit. As you can tell, the stickers actually look fairly seamless when they go on the page. I really love that. I do. So I just cut it down a bit. Alright. There we go. So here I need to pay for dividers. Okay. And then I have home and social media. So let's go ahead and do the social media, and I'll show you what that is. All right, social media. I made a sheet for just social media. That's kind of how I do it. These are like creative and ideas and notes and stuff, and then things I don't do often, like exercise. Errands and tasks, weather, you know. There it is. This is what I'm using for social media. And I do have another lovely stamp that I used that is for editing or whatnot. But I almost feel like I want to put that up as actually posting, because my filming and posting are two separate things. Because I can film one day and then not post it until later, because I'm trying to be better about filming in advance when I feel good enough to do it, and then saving videos. So anyway, today I wanted to film my plan with me with you guys. MySummerTouch dailies. And I'm doing that now. And then I use this camera for Instagram. So I'll put this down here. Okay. And I wanted to post update for vid because I did plan to do this video pretty early, and then I sent a post saying I'm not doing it, and then I'm doing it. So life is crazy. And I also wanted to post, like, I really wanted to show my planner off, but I'm cool with this. And so that's been done. So I'm gonna go ahead and check that off. And then I'm gonna, all right. Next thing is the home. Now, I need to consider going ahead and creating a home stamp. That is an option. I do have a little house stamp. I realized that later. So that is an option, but there's not really a need for that right now. Let me just see back here. I wanted to put clothes away, and that's all I needed to do. So what I'm going to do is take the clothes basket, go ahead and put it down here. But before I do, I'm going to take my highlighter, my gray one. I've grown pretty fond of the gray highlighter, and I'm going to put home. Okay. And then I'm going to come back in with this guy and home. And then I'm going to move it to the side. This side. It's going to be a pretty long list of stuff I need to do, so. Alright. Put clothes away. Yeah, that's all I'm getting done. Okay, now to show you guys how I would do it in the evening. So this is what I do in the day, or fill it out as I go. In the evenings, I'll kind of come through. Hold on, let me put this real quick. We had Taco Bell because we had a trying day, I'm telling you. And then I'll do this later. Okay. So what I'll do is go through. Oh yeah, I forgot. I didn't even finish this. Okay, so for the rest of the day, sorry about that. Jumping back over here. Things happened very differently than I planned. So green has to do with anything at home. Running errands is orange and stuff like that. So we gotta green it up until about 4. And then we orange it up. Well, actually pink, because it had to do with my daughter. I use pink instead. Uh-oh. My pink came out. What happened? Okay. Okay. Pink. So, dealt with her until like 4:30. 4:30. Actually family time, and we ate pink. And now for filming, I'll use purple because that has to do with me and my personal stuff. So there you have it. So that's how that would look. Now, to plan for the next day, I'll go ahead and show you. This is Thursday. You see how it's pretty clear. It's very clear. I go through with my handy dandy red pen, or black pen in this case. This time I was going to do black to show you all the difference. I'm going to have to just go through. I'm going to go ahead and just delegate everything. And I'm actually going to write here why I've put off everything, so I have that as a log. I am going to start hanging on to my pages. This is something I haven't done before. I always throw my pages away, but this time I need to hang on to them for health issues, if you will. I'm sorry, guys. I just felt like a breeze on my leg, and there's nothing to be breezing in here. Anyway, moving on. Okay. Alright, so I'm literally going to delegate everything. Now, okay, so plan with me, check. Okay, we know that's happening. I haven't seen a thing for her, so, question mark. And then swimmers, I'm just going to update them in the morning, or I may do it before bed, we'll see. And then all this will be delegated over. The only thing that won't be is I really want to print out the insert. Monetize stamp video, I don't know. We'll see. I will be doing that, so because I gotta turn on the computer. So for the next day, what I do is put my general schedule, which honestly is right here. Not here. Is right here. You see? It's all blocked in and stuff. Or blocked out, whatever you want to say. So I just go ahead and put my work. So I'm going to use a mild liner this go around. And I usually get to work at like 6:20 or something like that. Okay. And then I'm going to block out my swim lessons because I have swim lessons tomorrow. I just need to call my swimmers, let them know to come on and come. I don't have too many, but I'm going to swim laps tomorrow. I'm going to work out because I need to. My whole body's like, girl, you need to do something to get rid of this stress. I'm like, planning isn't working. I gotta work on it. Okay, so that's what I do. Don't worry with the mood. Go ahead and delegate over. Now, sometimes I do this in the morning, which I may still do. Let me check the 31. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. For example, I can either go ahead and put it into my day, or I will use one of these guys. I really like these guys. They're so cute, and they work. I have those, which are my favorites, which I don't know what I did with them. Let me see if I can find them. My friend from Norway sent them to me from Japan, like when she went to Japan. I need to find them. Where are they? My brain doesn't want to function. I found them. I knew I had them. So I have two. I have those, and I have these as well. I just really love these so much. They're so cute. I think I'm going to use this one this time. Okay. So what I'll do is I will either put this in the front in my inbox, or on the front dashboard even, if there's things I need to go ahead and take care of. Usually that's what I end up doing. But let's go ahead and delegate this over. Okay. So I know today I'm not going to get to I don't think I'm going to even print inserts. So I'm just going to do it. Put it down. Print MySummerTouch inserts. Check emails. And you can have a next action list if you want to avoid rewriting your stuff over and over and over again. But the thing is, I found, because that's something I've done in the past, I found that actually writing it over and over again helps me make sure I do it. And I'm you know, anything that can help would be great. Monetize bids, and I don't have to be neat with it. Call swimmers. Pay for dividers. I mean, I haven't seen anything, but I'm super excited. And I did that. I don't have time to do any like home stuff tomorrow, so this will be delegated, by the way. This will be delegated over to Friday. So I'll end up making a note on that. Like this. I'll put a bracket with the day, because I know myself very well, and when I swim, days I swim, nights I swim, I don't normally do anything when I get home. So there's that. Ta-da! So I hope you enjoyed this plan with me. I know it's a little odd, but we also know that it works. It works for me, and that's what matters. And I enjoy using my stamps. It's very personal to me, and it works, and I really enjoy my very special inserts. I love being able to see my schedule for every day. I love to flip through. It's very functional. I really love it. And then I have next week right here ready to go. So if I need to do any quick planning, I really can. I'm actually gonna keep my weeklies very minimal with the gray and black, because the colors really kind of overwhelm me. So if you see here Veterans Day, I'll either highlight, because everything that I have is a color code of some sort, either highlight, for example, holidays are orange, so I'll highlight that, which I may regret that, but whatever, it's done. Yeah, but yeah, thanks for watching, and until next time, bye.